Alrighty. Hello, my own Blackbook class. Hello, my in-studio students. Are we ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Go ahead and go cheer up. Face the flags. Baki, kunye. Face me. Stop from Nimkin, kunye.
Awesome.
Go and roll your shoulders backwards. Is everyone excited to be in their last week of school?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've done all my schoolwork.
So you're done?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I am.
Moving on to 7th grade now, right? And you're going to be a high schooler, aren't you, Mahika? Wow. And go arms forward.
I have 2 projects.
2 projects to do and then you're done?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, guys. Going well then. Go side to side. I know I was talking to Miss Jessie about it, and she's going to be either a junior or a senior in high school now.
Dang, girl.
I know, she's getting old. I can't believe it. It's awesome. It's cool to watch you guys grow up and go up and down. So we'll kind of run through everything that we need to work on today. I have all first grades today, which is really cool. So we'll run through forms. We'll go ahead and we'll run through Topumina and Kunadai, and we'll do a couple other things. Does that sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Awesome.
That's definitely good one.
Yes.
That's my form.
I completely understand. Go ahead and step back, guarding stand. Yeah. We've got backward rising kicks here. Ready? And Hana.
Hana.
Duel.
Duel.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Elbow.
Yuda.
Yudo.
Ahop.
Ahop.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet.
Up.
Other side. Ready? Hana.
Hana.
Duel.
Duel.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Elbow.
Yuda.
Yudo.
Ahop.
Ahop.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet again for me. All right, we've got side rising kicks here. Ready? And Hana.
Hana.
Duel.
Duel.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Elbow.
Yuda.
Yudo.
Ahop.
Ahop.
Yo.
Yo.
Switch feet. Other side. Ready? And Hana.
Hana.
Duel.
Duel.
Set.
Set.
Net.
Net.
Tosse.
Tosse.
Yose.
Yose.
Ilgo.
Elbow.
Yuda.
Yudo.
Ahop.
Ahop.
Yo.
Yo.
All right. Looks like we had one comment here. Let me take a look. Hi, Ben. Good to see you, buddy. Hope everything's going well. Ben McDowell is watching class today.
Yo, what up?
Awesome. All right. Nahika, Joey, and Luke all say hi, Ben. All right, let's go ahead. 6 feet. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get warmed up here just a little bit. We're going to have fun. We're going to do 2 rounds of this. Our first round is going to be simple. Simple does not mean easy. Our second round, make sure you're paying attention for me. Our second round, you guys are not going to enjoy as much. So, first round, you guys are going to do 10 jumping jacks, 10 high knees, alternating. You're going to keep going. Your goal is to create a rhythm for yourself. Your goal is to kind of see how many sets you can get in this minute. Are we ready to try it out? Yes, sir.
Does one set count as both?
Yes, so 10 jumping jacks and 10 high knees counts as 1 set. High knees are 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. So it's not 2 legs equals 1, 1 equals 1. Are we ready to try it out?
Yeah.
All righty, go ahead and get ready. Move forward, get set. And that is 11 minutes and not 1. There we go, and go. You can sit it on the back behind you if that helps. especially with the masks on. I make a high recommendation now. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and out. In, hold it, and out. One more time, in, and out. All right, go ahead and go back to normal breathing. It'll help. I know, face masks are not easy to work with or to work out in. If you feel like you are dizzy, if you feel like you're going to get lightheaded or pass out on me, take a seat, pull the face mask forward, and deep breathing, okay? Awesome. Let's go ahead. Let's move on from here. Our second round is push-ups. So simple does not mean easy. Not as much cardio. Any questions on these? All right, wonderful. Go ahead, drop into your push-up position for me. Get ready, get set, and go for it. No, push-ups the whole time. That's okay. I did not make that clear. Just push-ups the whole time. Hopefully you are having fun at home with this, my online viewers. And Ben, keep working it. You guys are about halfway there now. Halfway there. And keep working hard. You guys are over halfway. You're getting close to being done. You have 10 seconds left, and that's it. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Take those deep breaths. You guys can do this. Time. All righty, shake it up. Go ahead and stand it up for me. Were we counting? I didn't ask you to count, so it's okay if you weren't counting. That's okay. All right, cool. So, do we feel fairly warmed up? Wonderful. I'm going to have you guys get some water for me and come right back. Go for it.
Did you bring a water bottle?
You did not? Yeah. Okay, give me a second. I can give you a water bottle, but you have to fill up in the back. Is that something that you want to do? Sure. Okay, all right. I promise that one to take. It's right here, okay? All right, we're going to give it about 30 more seconds here. Get some water. Joey, come back when you're ready. Okay, so we've got about 45 minutes here. I'd like to run through a couple of different things today. I'd like to make sure you guys feel confident on a couple of different fronts. Raise your hand if you have a bow staff. That's okay. With you. You brought your bow staff? Okay. Joey, did you bring your bow staff? Mm-hmm. That's okay. I have sanitized a couple of bows. I'm going to grab them and set them on the ground for you, okay? All right, we're going to start with toku. My online students, we're doing toku first. Just. For it. There you go, sir. Thank you, man. I'll grab mine. Here's how things are going to work. We did this kind of similarly yesterday. So we're going to run through Tokumine no Kunidai. We're going to go through this move by move once with me. And then we're going to run through it full speed 3 times in total. Make sense? Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the camera over here this way a little bit. That way you guys have more room. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead. Everyone go ahead and face forward. Go attention. Here ya. Kunye. Ready position. Name of your form. Tokumine no Kunidai. Ready? Move by move and 1. Ah! Good. Make sure your footwork is correct. Right leg's in front. Go. And down. Up, down. Side, side. Back, hip. Scoop. Rotate over, down. Or sorry, block. Yes, sir.
So on this, so when you go here, this back stance or sitting stance?
This is a back stance. This is a back stance. Good question. Awesome. So we're blocking across here. Tip of the bow comes down. Up, down. Side, side. Back, hip. Scoop. Step forward, scoop, heel. Ah! Back and scoop. Poke 1. Poke 2. Poke 3. Block. Or sorry, poke. Not block. Step forward, strike. Chamber that strike. Around onto the knee. Over. Up and through. Down. Up, down. Side, side. Back, hip. Scoop. And block down. Over. Up. Rotate. Up. Down. Around. Hit, hit. All the way around. Over. Good. There we go. Hit, hit, hit. Step and unwind. All the way. There we go. All the way around with that left leg. Left leg lands in front. There we go. Over and block. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, either in the video or here about this form? No? Footwork is really important. Just make sure that you have the right foot in front, I should say the correct foot in front most of the time. We're going to go slow speed now, medium speed, and then fast speed. If we all feel good on it, we'll move on from here. Sound good? Wonderful. All right, Tyria. Right position.
Drop something.
It happens. Believe me, I've seen Master Murphy do that a billion times. You're good. Go ahead and go to your right position. Name of your form. Ready? Slow speed. Begin. Hiya! All the way through. Our feet. Good, good, and go. Ah! Okay. There's one little part right at the very end that I want to review. Just make sure you guys feel comfortable with. Footwork-wise, it's literally the sixth to last move or whatever it is that you're turning around. So if I'm coming through with my bow staff, and I've come down, I've swung around, and I've gone hit, hit, hit. Go to this position for me, please. Good. So left hand is over top of right hand. Right hand is holding bar on the bow. You can go back to here if it helps. So go ahead and go back to here. And then, Mahika, your right hand is going to tuck under in your armpit. There you go. Now, uncross. There you go. From here, left leg steps all the way through. Unwind again. Now left leg, the leg that's in front, is going to sweep and swing all the way through to land in front of you. Does that make sense? So from here, swing that leg all the way through and sweep. Good. Is it in front of you? Is the left leg in front of you? There we go. Awesome. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit 5. Awesome. So that, other than that last transition, how do we feel? Good? I'll take it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go medium speed, and then let's go fast speed. Yes. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, let's go medium speed and then fast speed with this. Moving on from here. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, let me know. My biggest thing is your transitions and your footwork looking good. Other than that, you guys should feel confident. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's move on from here. All right, medium speed. Here you are. Right position. Name of your form. Ready? Begin. Ah! Good footwork on that, guys. Awesome job. Okay, how did that one feel?
Pretty good.
That one looked good. From what I was watching, I was trying to watch all 3 of you guys at the same time. That was pretty good. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this full speed 2 times. One you're gonna do with me. The other one we'll go ahead and I'll have you guys do on your own. I want to be able to watch you and give critiques. Okay? Any questions? Let's get this show on the road. Good job, guys. Keep working hard. Go ahead and get your yeah. I know, face mask tire you out so much more quickly. Great position. Name of your form. Full speed, full strength. Ready? Do jump. Yes. You made a mistake?
Yeah.
Where'd you make it?
It was somewhere before the knee.
Okay.
I can't exactly remember.
Sure. Well, I will keep an eye out then. All right. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna have you guys do this one more time for me. I'm gonna pull the camera all the way to the back, so that way they have people to watch while they're online. So Ben, you can watch. Let's go ahead. I'll put you on Luke, so you can watch Ben. No, Ben, you can watch Luke for this last one, okay? While I watch him kind of give critiques. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do one more time through here, and then we're moving on to Luke.
You dropped something.
I did. No, Was it my pocket? No. All right. Go ahead. Churia. Begin. Juby. Name of your form. Sija. Wow. Okay. We ended together. That's the important part. It's looking pretty good overall. I had a couple of small things for each of you, just individualized. But Mexico, this is looking really good. It seems like you know every single movement of this sport. So there's not times where it doesn't seem like you're worried about you don't know what comes next. You have it down, which is really nice. One quick thing when you come through and when you do your baseball swing, give yourself more range of motion above your head, because you're still kind of close to your head here, and I'm a little bit worried that you're going to beat yourself. So come above your head, swing it with a little bit more vigor, and I think you'll be just fine. Good job on that. Joey, deepen your stances for me. I know you know it, because I've seen you do it before. We had to clarify a few things. Don't look at others, because you got this down, okay? Just work those stances for me. Luke, looking good. I can see where it was the triple poke, I think, where we got a little bit stuffed up. Not bad. There's one spot. There's one spot where after you come down to the knee and you come up and you do that block, just give me one push straight up through there, and that actually kind of goes for everyone. Go down onto that knee here. You just came one, and now you're trying to come all the way over and block. When you do this, just come straight up. So the only foot that's moving here is the right. Does that make sense? Yeah. Try that a couple times. Just make sure that you have that clear kind of push through, feeling good. Other than that, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Go ahead, put your bow stabs away for me, get some water, come back. Hi, Ben. Oh, yes, you said yay, probably for watching Luke. Awesome. Okay, cool. With your bow stabs, guys, go ahead and just set them on the gray area for me. And then get some water. Good, we want to stay hydrated, so yeah, the more water you guys can get, the better.
So glad I decided to get ice in my water bottle.
On a hot day like this, imagine. Okay, so what I'd like to do from here, let's get all of the performance stuff out of the way in your curriculum, and then we'll kind of move on to the combat fun stuff. So let's work on, I've got 3 forms. Ben, it looks like you may be my only one on here. We'll do all 3 forms today. We'll work Koryo Kumse. We'll go ahead and we'll work Yuam Young, and then Samuel as well. You guys only need to be working Koryo Kumse. I will be working Yuam Young and Samuel as I perform here. Does that make sense? Okay, yeah, so you guys no pressure. You don't need to know all 3 forms. It's okay. But I'm going to move this over more to the side. And let's go ahead and do this. Yes, sir. Since both of you, yeah, that's okay with me. If both of you guys would like to do that, that's okay with me. We're going to run all together choreo first. Then at home, I'll go ahead and I'll have you do your form, Yuam Young, all 3 times. If you have questions on it, let me know. I'll run through Yuam Young after this, and I'll make sure you feel good with it. But let's go ahead. Let's do Koryo Kumse together. Then I'll have you guys branch off. Maybe I'll have you continue doing Koryo Kumse, okay? All right, go ahead and go Churia. Kunye. And 2B. Ready, position. Good. Hands are in, fingers are tucked. Name with your form. Full speed, ready? And begin. Ah! Ah! Photo. Yeah, relax. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. So going off of that, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, problems with choreo Pumse? Okay. All right. Looking pretty good. Not bad. Couple of things. Emphasize your chambers a little bit more for me. Specifically, your check steps. Really throw those in there, especially at the beginning. You know, check, hit, pop, side beat, chop, punch, check, in. Really pop that check step through there. At the very end, how many hands do the chambering? Or chop, 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 chop.
So it's just kind of one hand.
Not quite. Both hands are engaged in this action. So while the one hand is the only hand that's technically doing the chamber itself, in and out, right? In and out. You're using both hands to kind of emphasize that chamber. It makes it stronger. While it's not required, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay with me. This way is the World Taekwondo Federation preferred style, if that makes sense. Other than that, how does that feel? Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's move on. What form are you guys going to do?
How about longe?
Okay. Okay. Still on choreo? Cool with me. I'll go ahead and I'll run through you on. If I see any issues though in any of your three, I'll give critiques after. Sound good? Awesome. Let's get this show on the road. Taria?
Okay, I need to slowly run through.
If you need to slow to medium run through, that's fine with me, okay? All right. And Kunye? Jimmy? Ready position? Name of your form.
Choreo Pumse.
Let's try to do this together, okay, guys? So we're here, we're in our ready position. Name your form. Young, and begin. There you go. Okay, Bodo. Relax this for a second. Then, after going through that, let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns on that form. Thank you. I know my third degrees know this form. I'm not going to worry a whole lot about doing that form. But what I am going to do, then I'll have you run you on 1 or 2 more times here. Mahika, same thing. Did you guys have questions on that form?
No.
Just the very end there?
Yeah, that's all that I couldn't remember.
Okay, we're going to run through the very end of that really quickly. And then we'll go ahead and move on, okay? Mahika, you can use this time to work what you need to on any part of your form. We're not going to go through full speed, okay? Awesome. Ben, same thing. And let me take a look. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Okay, so you're going to step here. You step twin, going to the back. Right leg's in front there. Left leg steps up, step. Back leg front. Land in front, step, double knife hand. Step forward, punch. Step, upset, step, kick, and step forward through double knife hand. Step forward and punch. Do we want to do that one more time?
I think I'm good. Joey needs a little reminder at the beginning.
Very beginning, so the, I absolutely do. Pop and hip and upset. And so here, so if you start, left leg steps, right hand comes up through upset. Left leg, skip, hit, down, skip, hit, down. 1, 2, cross, under. You good from there? Cool. All right. Wonderful. Let's go ahead then. One last time through. Pick your last form, which will be Gaybeck, Choreo Pumste. And Ben, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the camera to the front, and I'll turn it around so you can watch them. You get my view today. And you can see me carrying you. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is our last time through doing these forms. Timby? Ready position? Name of your form? Gaybeck, jump, bam! See, jump. Hush. Up, drop into the 9 block. Open hand, low block, backwards, around. You just I'll repeat back, okay? Okay, I'm going to give you feedback, and then I'll go ahead and look at you guys' feedback. Ben, hopefully that's feeling good and looking good. Again, let me know if you have any issues, questions, comments, or concerns. Mahika, looking really good here. I really liked the snappiness on your side kicks. I could see each move specifically, which is important. The one nitpicky thing I really had was hand positioning on knife hand and kind of like putting here through. I saw space in between your fingers. Just go ahead and keep your hands more tightly closed for these. That's really the biggest thing that I saw. Other than that, how do you feel? Good? Iffy? Yeah, okay. Iffy is good, okay. We have a little less than a month still to work on this form. I would pass that form if I saw it right now. I will let you know that. So it's going pretty well. Good job. Stances were there. Looking good, guys. Once we kind of got where we needed to be, we got into the flow of it, that form came along a lot better. When you do your knife hands, it is, or when you go from the very beginning, kick, grab, side kick, guarding block 1. Oh, guarding block 2. That's like a knife hand 3. Yeah, okay. So it's guarding, knife, then you drop the 9 block. Yeah. From there, at the very, very end here, you go high block punch. I think you're right leg in front. Step, high block punch. So you do a box step on that. Right leg steps first. Any questions on these forms? Okay. I like what I'm seeing. Get some more water for me. Come back. We're going to start working on some other fun stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, you may. Just run all the way back. I don't have the lights on, but you should be fine to know where the bathroom is. Awesome. Glad to hear that it's going well, sir. Thank you. I'm going to turn you back around, Ben. when Luke hops back in, we can, I can catch him up to speed here. Go and finish up here. Okay, so let me ask you guys, out of kicking, boxing, and self-defense, what do you feel like you need the most work on? You also, Ben, what do you feel like you need the most work on out of kicking, boxing, and self-defense? Thank you.
Probably self-defense.
Self-defense? Okay, cool. Just kind of working we can run through everything. Yes. Kicking and boxing? Everything. Okay, that's okay. We can run through all of it, and then I'll see what Ben feels like he needs to work on too. Let me check here super duper quickly. Kick. Okay, thank you. We can definitely work kicking today. Wonderful. So let's go ahead. Let's do a quick super duper fast self-defense review on what we're doing for belt testing for you guys and how that's all going to work. And then we'll go ahead and we'll run into kicking. Then we have time left over. We can do some boxing. Does that sound good? Okay. So your self-defense this rotation is fairly simple. You've got back falls and side falls and front falls. You have, if someone gets you into a back fall position, you've got rotating around. This is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 101. It's rotating, making sure that you keep yourself safe. And then it is also, how do we stand up in our base position too? So what we're going to be working on first, all I want to see is when I say go, you're going to give me a back fall. So what are the 3 steps to an effective back fall? Which one?
So you have to tuck your chin.
That's one.
That's what I'm saying.
That's okay. Anybody else? Cross your
Arms.
and slap the
Ground.
good. So tuck your chin, cross your arms, slap the ground. Those are your 3 main steps. So if I'm doing this full speed, somebody pushes me over, tuck my chin, cross my arms, slap the ground. Make sense? Fairly easy. Wonderful. So now, when I say go, you're going to give me 5 break falls on your own accord. Make sure that they are the best you can do. Tuck your chin, please. Ready? Go. 5 break falls. Palms in. Some. Wonderful. Go ahead and stay seated for me when you're done. Let's go ahead and take a seat for me. We'll worry about side falls and front falls later. I can't actually demonstrate those. I tore a ligament in my ulna muscle, or my ulna area. It's not fun outside. So I can't do a whole lot of those, but I can show you guys everything else for today. So the next part is keeping yourself safe. This is called a phase 4 mount protection, or sorry, guard protection, not mount. So your bad guy is now, they've knocked you over, you're on your back, they're coming in to try to mess you up. You have to protect yourself in a couple of different ways. What is the strongest part of your body while you're laying on the ground?
Forearm.
Actually, not quite your forearms. Your legs. Your legs are the strongest part of your body on the ground. If someone's going to try to come in, how much range do I have with a punch to hit them?
Not very much.
No, right? That is not very far. I know Mr. Christensen, you guys know Riley, his arm is longer than my leg.
Yeah.
So do you guys, yes, his arm is longer than my leg. So think about it. Do you think that he could probably beat me up if I'm trying to punch him back?
Probably.
Easy peasy. Do you think an 8th grader could probably beat me up if I'm trying to punch them back? If I'm not using any effective methods?
Yeah.
Yes. So what you want to do is make sure that you're using your legs to do this. Your arms and forearms as well, which are also strong, are protecting you. These are your defensive parts of your body. These are your offensive parts now. So your hands are going to go fingertips to forehead. Arms come in, tucking your chin all the way through here. These are kind of like your binoculars. Can you still see? That's the important part. From here, if I'm laying on the ground, I'll go ahead and I'll do this in an angle so everyone can see me. If I'm here in this position, I do not want my shoulder blades nor my head touching the ground. My head touches the ground and someone hits me, they can kill me. If my shoulder blades are touching the ground here, it's almost impossible for me to get up. I can't build momentum here. So I want to be here up off the ground, kind of in an active position. My legs, if my bad guy is in this position away from me, one of my legs is going to come up and it's going to get ready to attack my bad guy. What are some kicks that I can use here?
Front kick.
Front kick, what else?
Side kick.
I could use a side kick, yeah. I could turn on my side to side kick if I needed to. What else? Axe kick. The axe kick is actually arguably out of all three of these the most powerful kick you can use. Because all I'm doing is I'm lifting up my leg here and I'm dropping it down on someone. What could I be dropping it down on? Their foot, their thigh, their knee. I could dislocate it for gentlemen, places that you don't want to get hit, right? So you can drop this knee or this leg on lots of people here. I can push my bad guy away with that front kick. If I get turned over on my side, I can do the same thing, or I can axe kick them down. But how smart are attackers? Medium smart, I would say. Not intelligent enough to be able to not attack you, but still pretty intelligent. You're right, that depends. But do you think they know how to walk?
Yeah.
Do you think they know how to move?
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to stay in front of you here?
No.
Absolutely not. If they start to rotate, you have to move your feet in a particular position to make sure that you're doing things effectively so they don't just knock you over. So let's say my bad guy is coming this way, so away from the camera and around. I'm going to lift up my far away leg, and my closest leg to the way that I'm turning is going to be the leg that turns me. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of rotating on my back here, like a turtle. I would switch if they're coming back the other direction, just like that. So going off of that, let's go ahead. What I want to see, since I've over-explained here, you're going to be on your back. You're going to rotate back and forth for me. You're going to do it 5 times. Remember, if you're going in that direction, the leg closest to you is what's pulling you on the ground. Does that make sense? So you're going to rotate 180 down and back. That's 1. And then 2 up to 5. Ready? Try it out for me. And go. That's it, Luke. Just keep those hands in close to you. Other than that, good job. Good. Correct foot there on that, Joey. Keep those hands in.
How many times? 5?
You're going to go 5 times total. So down and back is 1. You've got 5 total. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions, Ben. Switch legs for me, Mika. Yeah, there you go. Does that feel more comfortable? Cool. Yeah, I know this one was a tricky one. Master Timber really got on me for this one. So, awesome. When you're done, go ahead and sit up and hang up for me. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Good job keeping the other leg up the whole time there. You need to be ready to kick with it at any time. The last part of this is standing up in our base position. What's a base position?
What keeps you up?
Kind of like a house, right? A foundation, what keeps you up, yeah? All of those are correct statements. What is your base? Your feet and your legs, absolutely. What is a strong foundation for a house? With all the stilts really close together or far apart?
Medium.
Medium, okay, I'll take medium, yeah. What is our strongest stance position that we have? Oh, okay. You might be right about the guarding stance. I mean traditional stance, I should say. Although good pick up on that. Not quite front stance. What was it? Sitting stance. Our sitting stance position is our strongest. A front stance position, eventually one leg will give out over the other because one leg is putting in more effort, right? Same thing with back stance, same thing with cat stance. I mean, you won't ever really fall over because you held a cat stance too long, but you guys get what I mean. The sitting stance, both legs are holding that weight equally, and it's a stronger position for you to be in. It's hard if you're in a sitting stance and someone's trying to push on you from the side, it's hard for them to be able to push you over. Kind of a cool thought. So what we're going to do for this last part is our stand up and base. So now I am on my back. My bad guy came through. I did whatever I needed to with my legs. Now he's backed up. He's given me this opportunity to go ahead and try to get away. So the first thing I want to do is I want to turn and I want to bring my hands to the side and a little bit back of me, but I'm not going too far. If I'm in this position right here, I'm comfortable, but I still feel strong. The same side in which I kind of bent over, my leg tucks in. My other leg comes up here. What is this leg preparing for? Okay. To kick. You're right. This leg is preparing to kick if I need to. This leg is also preparing to be stood up on. So a majority of my weight is going to hop on this leg in just a second here. So I try to scoot it in as close to my butt as possible to give it a good base and foundation. Does that make sense? Awesome. And if you guys want to try this with me, you're more than welcome to. From here, my next step, as I've gone down on my side, is I'm going to come up off my forearm and I'm going to push up onto just my hands. As I'm pushing up onto just my hand, this leg that's kind of crumpled in here is going to come and it's going to step to the opposite side of my hand way back here. So I'm in here, I step all the way up. I'm in out, what stance?
A sitting stance.
Sitting stance. From here, you can kind of scoot away. Make sense? Okay, go ahead. Good. Keep the other leg planted for just a smidgen longer, but that was really good. Do 3 of these for me where you just stand up and base.
I do that all the time when I'm just getting up.
Good. It's a good habit to get into. Master Chimba, our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor, used to make us do that and only do that. We aren't allowed to help up our partners in class anymore because of that. Or we weren't before this happened. But go ahead, try out 3 stand-up and bases for me on your own. Go for it. Cool. Good. Good. Yeah, both of you guys have that down. Good job. Good. 3 times and then take a knee. Good. It's also good to practice this on both sides. I won't make you guys practice on both sides today, but it's good practice, just depending on where your bad guy is. We're going to do a small flow drill really quickly. So basically, you're going to go from standing to standing. So you'll stand, you'll fall, you'll defend yourself, you'll stand back up. Full speed, it looks like this. My bad guy is here. Let's say Luke is my bad guy. Okay, he pushes me over. Oh no, I tucked my chin. I smack the ground, I'm here. Now, he decides he wants to go this way. I rotate around him this way. He decides he wants to come back. I come back. From here, my hands plant. I come up, I step, I slide back, and I say,
Back away.
back away. All right, you guys are going to need 3 of those full speed. Make sense? Start out. Ready, go. We are all moving the right direction. Good job, guys.
Back away.
Awesome. I heard 1. Good job. We've got 2 more. Good job, guys. Keep going.
Back away.
Completely over.
Back away.
That base. Keep that left leg for you planted. The right leg. Other than that, great job. 3 times?
No, just 2.
All right, 1 more. You guys have got it.
Back away.
And time. Okay, hopefully overall that's feeling pretty good. I know that self-defense is, for at least for this rotation, it's not as fun as we wanted it to be. I really wanted to do takedowns. I really wanted to do creative grabs. I really wanted to have fun with that. But unfortunately, we're doing what we can. Looking good. Go ahead, get some water for me. Come back. We're going to finish out today with kicking. Let me know if you have any questions, but hopefully that felt good. Okay. Cool. Yeah, take a couple deep breaths, do what you guys have to do, and then we'll go ahead and we'll jump back to this here. I'm going to go ahead and do announcements now to give you guys a little bit of a break, and then we'll finish out with kicking here. My biggest announcements are we are actually starting to do private lesson camps. So they're 3-hour camp times. We have black belt slots, and then we also have like golden, blue, and brown and red. So it's all separated out. You have an instructor. It's 3 hours of prep based on everything that you need to know about testing, and then other fun stuff if you want it. Fun curriculum, different things like that. Myself, Miss Coachman, Mr. Riley, Master Murphy may be teaching those. Again, max of 3 kids. They're 3 hours in length, and then they are, we are going to charge for the camps themselves. It's $30 to do the 3-hour camp. But if you guys are in like Black Belt Club or Masters Club, or if you're on competition team, there's a 10% discount. So it's $27 for 3 hours. So not too bad, less than minimum wage, I can say that. If you have questions on those, let me know. Those are going to become available for you guys to sign up for online on, should be today or tomorrow. So let me know if you have questions or comments with that. Other than that, announcements-wise, nothing really for the school. We're going to keep these up for belt testing. We are no longer doing belt testing in the park. Our June 6th belt test, we're probably just going to do semi-private belt tests. Any questions on that? One last personal announcement. I got a new dog. His name is Presley. He's a 3-year-old greyhound, and he's the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. Sassy has a friend now. It's wonderful. But let's go ahead. Let's finish out here. I'll make sure to bring him in and show you guys plenty of pictures eventually. But he's phenomenal. He's a big boy. He's almost 25 pounds bigger than Sassy.
Oh, dang.
But she wears the pants, I can just say. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's like 70, 75 pounds. Big boy. But let's go ahead. Let's get this shoulder row here. We're going to finish out with kicking today. I'm going to do the same drill that I did last night because it's really fun. Oh, how cute. Thank you, Ben. He's the most wonderful thing on the planet. Okay, we've got a couple minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and work on a double slide side technique with you guys today. We're working on turn kicks, and we're working on double motion kicks, and we're working on spin kicks, this rotation for y'all, and like spin double kicks, so like kick round kicks, things like that. What I want to work on today for fun, we're going to do a slide side, but it's a spin slide side, which means if I'm in my guarding stance and I have an opponent here, I'm turning over my back shoulder, I'm lifting, I'm sliding, and I'm kicking them through, if that makes sense. So I slide as I do my spin kick. We're going to try this out. Looking at this kind of slowly. Yes. I can't really do that. Take it off your heel and see if that'll help you. Are you a heel slider or are you a ball of the foot slider? Try to slide on these mats, even with your bare feet. You can slide. Oh, you're okay. So you're not going to slide too much though. So turning over my back shoulder, I'm kicking just like a normal side kick, but as I kick, I'm pushing myself towards my opponent. So we're going to try 3 of these on each leg. Then from there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add on. Sound good? Awesome. Hands are up. Go ahead and get ready. I'm going to do this so we can see on the camera. Pick your favorite leg here. Get set and go. Good. You'll land with the other leg in front, and then you can just switch your feet. Ready? And go. Good. One more. I'm going to watch this one. Ready? And go. Good. Looking pretty good. Switch feet. Other side. Good job, guys. Ready? Get set and go. Okay, not bad. Try it again for me. Ready? Go. Good. One more time here. Ready? And go. Awesome. Okay. All right. Here's the last part of this. This you can do the easy way or the hard way, whichever way is fine with me. It's completely up to you. When you do this double kick now, you're going to throw your sliding, spinning side. Then you're going to re-chamber, and before you can set your leg on the ground, you're going to do another side kick. You can choose to do this side kick standing, or you can choose to do this side kick sliding. If I do it standing, I'm here, I turn, I go slide, and just kick. If I choose to do it sliding, this one's the fun one, I turn, I go slide, slide. So I'm just continuing down the floor. Any questions on that? Go ahead and try this out for me. Go slow as you need to. We're going to go ahead, same thing, 3 on each side, okay? Hands are up. You ready? Hands scoot back here because I've got plenty of room. Get set. And go. Okay. Felt a little bit funny? That's okay. If it didn't, I would be concerned. Go ahead and get ready. Get set. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half. Quarter. 1/8. Okay, ready? Get set and go. Okay. Hopefully we're feeling pretty good here. One more. I'll go ahead and watch this one. Ready? and go for it. Okay, not bad. Something to practice at home. Switch feet. Upside now. You ready? It's up and go. Okay, not bad. Try it again for me. Ready? And go. Okay, last one without me. Get ready. Get set and go. Good. I'm gonna have to get started one more time. Emphasize the reach chamber. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Go. Get ready. Get set and go. Closer. Okay. Overall, how do we feel on those things? And yes, no, kind of. Okay, I'll take it. For belt testing as first degrees, you guys will need to know the turning slide side, but you will not need to know like the double kick off of that or anything. That's just extra. However, if you try that in sparring, it's mean. It's a gnarly thing to use against an opponent. It's awesome. Second degree, so Ben, I would like you to know how to do at least the double kick off of a slide. You don't have to do the double slide itself, but if you can just get through this kind of like slide and then kick in place, that's okay with me. Other than that, great job today, guys. If you don't have any other questions, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Wonderful job. Go ahead and go Cheerio. Face flex. Kubaki, Punye. Face me. Sabum Nimge, Punye.
Awesome.
Nice enough. What's our goal?
Black belt excellence, ma'am.
Class is dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Go ahead and take a seat where you are. Yep. Air high fist bumps. Good job today. Hopefully I'll see you in person soon, Ben. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bye, buddy. Good job today.